guys, welcome back again. Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. Welcome back again to the channel that is your home for tech, toys, and talk. And of course, the channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme. So we're back again for another unbox. This time around, we are dipping back into X-Men 97 Wave. We are going to be unboxing Wolverine. Now, of course, on the back, you just see the figures part of that wave. Magneto, Wolverine, Rogue, Storm, Gambit, and of course, Bishop. No special write-ups on the back of here. I've already ripped them out of the packaging, so there we go. Now, if you're a fan of X-Men, the X-Men 97 series is probably the best series of all time as far as the X-Men cartoon tellings. At least that's my personal opinion. You know, there's a lot of arguments for Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends because that dipped into the classic X-Men before the 90s. But hey, that's just my thought and opinion right there. Now, very different from Magneto, because Magneto, they only give us an extra set of fists, and that was it. With Wolverine, of course, we have his adamantium claws extended. We also have alternates, an alternate set of hands, fists, of course, with the claws not out. Now, we have him with his head, but we could have... We can take the head off, actually have his cowl hanging off the back. Or we can have him actually full Wolverine mode. Now, that's what I was saying about Magneto. I wish they at least gave us an extra head. They had no problem doing that with Wolverine. So, you know, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I think this is a pretty good likeness for Logan. At least from the cartoon. Maybe there could have been a little bit more shading in the hair. The hair comes off a little dark. But all in all, I like that we have his pointed boots, just like we do in the comics and the cartoon. I think they did a really good sculpt on him. I'll show you guys all around. It is a little weird that we can see all the way through. You know, they I don't know, they could have done a slightly better job with that, I guess. But, I mean, how else are you going to really get that off when you're using the same sculpt, the same mold, basically, for so many figures? It's kind of hard to execute everything perfectly every single time. I mean, yes, you can see his arm a little bit on this side. You know, even if we push it, you can kind of still see under there. It is, I mean, unless you're looking up close, it's really not going to be an issue. See if we can get a rage. You know, and that's one thing. I mean, they could have gave us a civilian face where he's just like shouting, raging out, but they didn't. He does have some tilt up, so we can, with like the right kind of flight stand, we can have him like he's lunging or spearing at someone. Like he's about to take out a sentinel, you know? And let's see, can we get the... Yes, we can get the... we can get the obligatory, almost kind of, not perfectly, but... Let me see, maybe if we do like that. So we can kind of get claws kind of like, almost like they're scraping each other. I'm going to have to play around with this. And by the way, the claws feel very fragile, guys. I would be very careful about the claws. You know, kid gloves, treat them very, very delicate. That's what I would do. They feel very fragile. They feel like they could easily break off. So, word of caution there. So, let's just pop his head off. There we go. And we'll pop his head back on. So there we go. We get, I mean, we do get the hood, Lang. And of course the tips, the points of his cowl blend perfectly with the tiger, the animal striping on his uniform. So that works out pretty cool. Take those off. Let's pop his full-on head. If I can get it. These ball joints don't always... There we go. Yeah, so I mean, this looks perfect right here. Now his joints don't feel too stiff. They don't feel too loose. There you go. Again, we get the stoic face, but I would have liked either a civilian face or uniformed head with him kind of like shouting, snarling, growling, like we do get, come on, bub. I mean, this is a good figure. Don't get me wrong. I like that they give us these choices, these accessories, because I mean that is Wolverine to a T. Let's be honest. And there you go. He goes easily on a stand, and we got him in this perfect pose right there. I mean, there's a lot of poses here. What I do want to do is I need to get some good flight stands, like I mentioned before. I need a flight stand for Magneto because I kind of want to do a pose where Wolverine is lunging at Magneto. I really, I really want to do that. Hopefully, I'll be able to do that very soon. I just have to find one. I have to find some good flight stands and two affordable at that. Because your boy is kind of in between jobs right now, but it is what it is. But I do like this figure. I acquired this several weeks back. My buddy Dre of the Collector Safe Space was able to hook me up with most of these figures. Thank you very much, Dre. We did some trades. I found some figures he was looking for. He found some figures I was looking for. It's a win-win scenario. But guys, what do you think of this Wolverine? Do you think he should have his cowl on, or do you think he should have it down? Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are. Should he be on the ground, or should he be on a flight stand lunging at someone like Magneto or someone else? Let me know your preferences in the comment section below. But also, guys, what is your opinion? If you got this figure, what is your take on here? I mean, it's the atypical Marvel Legends torso, basically. I'm kind of tempted to have his helmet off, or have his hood down. Just have him kind of like just raging out, raging Cajun. No, he's not the Cajun guys. Calm down. I'm just saying that because it rhymes. Pop his head back on. Yeah, I kind of like this better. You know, I kind of like this better. With his hood down. I think that's probably how I'm gonna let him remain. So there we are, guys. Another quick X-Men '97 review. Not a whole lot to go over because it is your basic torso. He is a very solid figure. I think he's great. I love the sculpt on here. I just wish that they would have gave him like a raging, like shouting, growling, like just Wolverine. I mean, come on. He's known for bearing out his teeth and being the animal that he is, and we don't get that in either head sculpt. You know, and we get that. You know, and we get this. Either way, he's kind of like he's stoic, focused, but that's about it. We don't get much else. Honestly, I think the figure is great. My concern is the claws. Just be careful with the claws, guys. Be very careful when popping out the hands. I mean, I am thinking of maybe having one fist have the claws are retracted and then the other one have the claws out. That's one thing I could do. It all depends. It all depends, guys. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give him a 9.5. 9.5, I'm grading him down because of how fragile the claws feel. And I think that is a real concern. But all in all, he looks fantastic. And believe it or not, this is my first Wolverine action figure. I know, it sounds crazy, doesn't it? I mean, I got a boatload of Spider-Man for weeks, but my first Wolverine figure. And just because, well, some of the figures I just didn't care for the look of it, but with this being X-Men '97, I had to grab him. I just had to. There's no choice in the matter, guys. By the way, guys, if you like this video, let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, or I should say, you can also leave me a comment in the comment section below, or you guys can always message me at Daves_Dimension or DavesDimension78 at gmail.com to email. We have a lot more of the X-Men figures coming through the pipeline. And also, guys, if you feel so inclined, we do have a PayPal if you want to help out the channel. Going through a few tough times right now, financially speaking, personally. It's not required, but it's greatly appreciated if you want to help out the channel in any shape or form. But guys, until next time, you know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. Keep on busting. And I'm always going to catch you on the flip side. Take care, guys.